Mike here again with another Dodge Charger modification update. I just got my packet of F2 LED headlight bulbs. These are gonna for my Dodge Charger from Ala Lighting. This is going to be for the high beams. If you didn't watch my other video on how to install the low beam headlights, check in the upper right hand corner. I'll leave a little icon to that video. And I went through the whole procedure of how to get in there, what needs to be removed under the hood. So I'm not going to go through all that, but I just wanted to show this. Now this is the 9005. That's the designation for the high beam on the 2014 Dodge Charger. Let's take a look inside. Now they're constantly upgrading their products, and when I installed the low beams, that at the time was the most advanced product they had with the brightest lumen count, and that was 8,000 lumens total, 4,000 per bulb. Maybe it was 4,200 per bulb. These are 12,000, 6,000 per bulb. Now they're a little bit bulky with this driver here, and this is concerning me a little bit because, as you saw in the other video, when you put these in, there's a cap on the in the housing, and you have to shove all this wiring in there. And with this size driver, I'm not sure that it's going to fit. So I'm going to give it a try. There's the bulb. That's what it looks like, and I will come back with a final product if this does indeed work. Okay, so I know I just said I was only going to come back with a final video of the finished product, but one thing I wanted to show here on the Dodge Charger, you know, we have these caps that you know, that go over the housing of where the bulbs go in. Well, I'm going to show you here. I removed the housing, and even though that driver was pretty big, I was able to tuck everything in there. Try to get a close look. There's the driver down around the 4 o'clock position, and the wires just wrap around so the fan could function. My question is, should I put the cap back on, because then I'm sealing off all the air for the operation of the fan? And the same goes for the low beams that I've already installed, and I did put the cap on. So anybody watching this video, if you have an opinion on that, or if you've done this yourself, leave a comment below. Tell me if this cap should stay off. This cap here. Tell me if that should stay off so these fans could breathe. In the meantime, I'm going to try to call Ala Lighting during business hours and get their opinion on this. So let me know what you think. So now these high beams act as daytime running lights too. So I'm going to put the car in drive, and what you're seeing there is the daytime running lights. Now we're going to give you the effect of each stage here. So that is low beams, no fog lights. That's low beam with the fog lights. You can see a little bit went on the end. And here's the new high beams that just got installed. Bam! These things are bright. These things are bright. I'm about halfway down my driveway right now. To give you an idea, that fence, I would say, the white fence, is maybe about 150 feet away. So let's drive toward it a little bit. Okay, so that's light down the road. Still on the high beams. Back to the low beams with fog lights. Low beams, no fog lights. And let's put everything back on. Here's the high beams again. These are super bright. I'll take one more video of how they look from the outside, and then we'll wrap this up. This is how they look with low beams and fog lights. I'm at the end of the driveway, and I'm going to walk toward the car till we get close. Now the light's just all getting meshed into one on the camera, so you could barely tell. There we go. I just changed the adjustment on the camera, and you can see. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the high beams on. Okay, there they are with the high beams only on. Of course, the fog lights go out when the high beams go on. And this really isn't doing it justice. I mean, this is pure white light when I'm looking at it with the naked eye. This camera's making it look yellow. Hang on, let me change the setting here a bit. That's a little bit more representative of how they really look. So we're walking toward it, coming right on them. And remember, on the Dodge Charger, there are two separate bulbs. So when we get really close, there's both the high beam and the low beam go on simultaneously. Maybe if I get from the side, you can see that. And here in Jersey, this is winter time, so there's a little bit of salt buildup, a little bit of film on the lenses. So I imagine they're even going to get better. So anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about those dust shields on the back of the lenses there. If I should remove them permanently, or maybe put some air holes in them, or I installed them with the dust shields back on, so it's completely sealed in there. But I'm not sure if that's letting the fans breathe enough and keep everything cool. So let me know what you think of that. Hope you liked the video. Hope you like the lights. Again, I'll leave a link in the description of these exact lights that I installed tonight. And we'll see you again on another Dodge Charger modification update.